Hi, good morning. Hey, Ron, how you doing? The things were acting weird. The internet was going up and down this morning, and so I hope everything's casting out here. If it's not, let me know. Sometimes the internet just acts weird for you, you know, and it just won't cooperate. And this morning, that's what it was doing. But I think we're on. I think we're live. So good morning, Ron. Sue's here. I'm here. Waiting for anyone else want to come aboard there. And hey, Google. Good morning.
Good morning, Lucky Dog. It is 8:01 a.m. Right now in DeLand it's 70 and sunny. Today it'll be mostly sunny with a forecasted high of 87 and a low of 69. Have a great day.
Wow, it's unusual. It is sunny. I'm looking out, not a cloud in the sky, boys. That haven't seen that for a week and a half. It's like very unusual for Florida. We supposed to get more rain though by tomorrow and all the way through the weekend. So I don't know. This weather is so stupid, you know. But it is what it is, and that's what it is. So hey, if you guys were watching, anybody was watching yesterday, I know Ron was. Sue's sneeze contest. We got the official results in. I rewatched it and count them. I guessed 10. Ron guessed 11 or 12, and the actual number was 11. So nobody won.
Right in between.
Right in between. So that was the official sneeze contest. We'll probably have those off and on whenever Sue gets in the notion to sneeze. We can make a guessing game out of it, so we'll see.
That's usually right around the right number, though.
It's around 10 or so, you know, so it varies a little bit there. So that's the sneezing game. Hey, Google, tell us a joke.
How do bovines do math? With a calculator.
What is a bovine? Hey, Google, what's a bovine?
According to Wikipedia, the biological subfamily Bovina includes a diverse group of 10 genera of medium to large-sized ungulates, including domestic cattle, bison, African buffalo, the water buffalo, the yak, and the four-horned and spiral-horned antelopes.
I thought she was going to go off some crabs. Like, I don't know what the hell she's even talking about. It's like
I just thought it was cows.
bovine.
I didn't know
Why don't they just say cow and get it over with?
Calculator.
These stupid-ass, crazy big words.
That would give it away, the calculator.
It's a cow, you know. It's a freaking cow. You know, one thing I hate is someone thinking they're intelligent using big words. I think they're an idiot, you know. So anyway, so that was a cow. Hey, if you could lose one body part, you know, maybe not on purpose, but what body part would you choose to lose? Choose to lose on it. So think about that. What body part would you choose to lose? Oh, I don't know, maybe my hair. Is that a body part? But yeah, you think about that, how it affects everything you do. Your thumb would be terrible to lose because you use your thumb a lot, you know. But yeah, that's interesting to think, what body part would you... Now, I know a lot of people have already lost their brains because people are stupid. So that seems like a normality. There's many people who have lost their brains because they don't think at all. I guess that's a body part. It's an internal body part.
So, you know, maybe your pinky, what do you use your pinky for? Your little finger?
You don't use it a lot.
You drink coffee.
Yeah, well, I don't stick it on and drink my coffee, but I think I am some damn British.
Or your little toe, is it for balance?
Yeah, you do. You use your big toe, but the little toe you don't use as much as your big toe.
They're just along for the ride, I guess. Your little finger and your little toe.
Yeah, it's like, what are they used for on it? So, yeah, there's a lot of... Yeah, I don't know what body part that I don't think I want to lose any of them. I thought it was a fun question. All right, anybody? You guys don't leave chat questions. Some Tammy does, but it's like leave a comment below. And I know people watch this afterwards, but they don't leave comments, so I don't know why I say that. So, anyways, it said, what else have I got down here? Okay, what website do you visit more often? When you get on the computer, where do you spend most of your time? Pretty much, for me, the two I use the most is Facebook and YouTube. That's where I spend the majority of my internet time on. There's a lot of things I'll be looking up things or whatever. But that's where do you guys spend? Where do you spend most of your time on?
For me, it's the first two you mentioned, plus Ancestry. I go to Ancestry all the time.
So you use Ancestry a lot, I look at the news stuff and listen to the garbage that comes across this world. But like yesterday, we had a plane crash. There was over here in Spruce Creek, a plane crashed right in the backyard. They have a lot of crashes over there. One was killed and one was hurt. And again, I think one of them, they said, was one of the Embry-Riddle people, students, I don't know, whatever. Those Embry-Riddles are all into aviation on it, and that seems pretty normal on it. But and then, you get a notification some idiot was shooting a bunch of people up in the Panhandle on it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you give an idiot Panama City. Yeah. Give some of these idiots a gun and they don't know how to act. And
did they say what was going on with that?
I don't know. He was just an idiot. Who knows what goes on with people's stupid brains? But that was going on yesterday. That popped up, and they had some live things. You could hear him just shoot. They have these damn AR-15s and crap, and they just go out and want to shoot up everybody. I don't. What the hell do you need a gun like that for? I don't know. Everybody thinks they do.
Not for hunting.
Wait, what good is it if you're in a war somewhere? But I don't know. Stupidity reigns, So, but anyways, that's the internet. And then also let's talk about jobs. What job would you maybe have rather had than what you did? Some of it, if you make a lot of money, even a job you don't like might be worth it because you made a lot of money. I never made a lot of money. In fact, I made very little money. And
tour guide.
A tour guide would be fun. I doubt if you make much money, but it'd be fun. I wouldn't mind being a tour guide. Mm-hmm. That would be a cool job. I'd always like to work with computers. The only reason I couldn't do that is because I didn't have that stupid piece of paper called college, and but I could outdo a lot of the college people. Asked me how to do it, and they went to school for it. And but that's what I probably would have liked to have done, because it doesn't stump me. I pretty much know that. There's a big discrimination going on in this country about you can't get certain jobs without that piece of paper that you get from college, which means nothing. And I'm sorry, anyone watching that's college educated, it's like, it don't mean nothing. Half of them get jobs or go to college, don't use what they went to college for. They have these huge loans that, and I believe half of the student loans was for them to party on and live on while they were going to school, besides the getting a piece of paper. But yeah, job-wise, there's a big discrimination in the country. People should be hired for what they know, not for the piece of paper that they obtained, because the paper don't mean nothing. I'm a high school graduate, which means absolutely nothing, because school don't mean nothing. It's a bunch of crap. They go there and play ball and stuff. But yeah, our country should, they never will, but they need to change it around and put no emphasis on education. I mean, grant you, there's some jobs, some things that you need to learn, like a doctor needs to learn what he's doing, and that's what jobs should be, and not discriminate against. Ron says, new plane did not like the grass runway. It unplugged the motor, and sweat dripped off of me and fried the receiver on my Expert. I didn't figure out my DJI. Too many things running on the phone now. Yeah, usually, okay, your DJI, usually when I get the phone up, I shut everything off, only have it running, clear all my apps where you can clear that out, so it's not using the data up on it. And Grass Runway, you probably have to hand launch it, I do that a lot for planes. You can do it yourself or have somebody launch it for you, and so you might have to do that. Swept drift and fried the receiver on my Expert. That's weird.
Wow.
So got a little drip on it. I think the Experts are touchy in that way, so didn't sound like you had a good day at the flying field, It that's have days like that. So I don't know. I kind of doubt we're going to get to even go out fly this weekend because the it's supposed to rain again. It's supposed to rain all weekend. They got a tropical disturbance coming up through, and if the weather people know it or right or not, they say it's going to rain. So who knows if they'll get it right or not, So does anybody come and ask you to do things for them? That's another thing. I was generally people ask me for advice on computers, phones, most things electronic. I get a lot of people wanting advice on RC stuff, setting it up. Ron said that's what I did on the DJI. Not a good day. Some days are just that way. You go out to fly stuff and it don't work right. I get those days. This morning things here are not working right. In the background, let me get this thing back off. You see, I always have that's streaming the picture in the background, streaming off of internet. I generally stream it from the computer over. Now, I don't know why I wouldn't pick it up this morning. Everything was acting extremely weird. Sue got up and your phone wasn't connected to the internet.
So the internet was up, but I wasn't connected.
And then I was getting ready for the chat. A couple of these programs I run in the background kept going down, and I did reboot them and get them gone. So, I was kind of figuring out, then the chat's going to be screwed up. Won't have a good stream. It looks like it's working fine, but I went through it. But yeah, you get days where things like, I don't know why nothing. It's electronic world. I see our TV. I use a cast program just right to the TV, and it wasn't showing up. The TV wasn't showing on my computer, and I'll restart the computer and maybe it'll show up again. And I did restart the computer once this morning, and things got better. Yeah, it was something about what people actually. People always ask my advice because of computers and stuff. A lot of people.
May I ask your advice?
Sue will ask my advice for that.
Scan you my stuff.
But that's the thing. Somebody can call me up. This is done this. Unless I'm sitting in front of a computer, I figure it out. Why do I figure it out? Because I play around with it. I'm not smart. I don't know nothing. So that's what I do. Try this, try that. I think the majority of people are scared. Oh, what am I mess this up? What am I mess up? You're not going to mess it up. Lincoln Citral Collins. Good morning, everyone. How you doing, Lincoln? Good to see you come aboard. All right. If you have any questions, leave a question there. We'll chat about anything. We get off on different kinds of subjects. Ron said, I've had a bad week, everything effing up. Yeah, some weeks are just that way. You just have bad weeks, nothing's going right, and no matter what you do, nothing messes up. But you know what you do on days like this is maybe have some drinks. What's your favorite drink? Have a cocktail, have a beer, and that's wine. And so it's like, hey, what's everybody's favorite drink? What do you like to go to drink? I don't drink as much alcohol anymore because it gives me headaches and it's no fun. I drink a lot of sodas, pop. That's another thing. Up in Ohio, you always called it pop, and down south, they call it sodas. And as long as I've been here, I call it sodas now. Been a while. My notifications are messed up. Okay. Yeah, notifications can mess up if you. Hey, Link, if you're subscribed to my page, if you want to be notified, hit that little. There's a little bell at the top, and when you hit that bell, what that should do is give you a notification when I have a new live chat, which is every morning, 8 o'clock every morning. I do a live chat, and occasionally I put up a vlog video on it, so that would notify you that by just hitting that little bit bell on it. And yeah, on these drinks and stuff like the beer, I used to homebrew beer, and I like good beer. I like stouts and porters and browns, and I don't like the alcohol in them. And years ago, when I first started homebrewing beer, I went to the brew shop and asked the guy, "Can I like to make beer with no alcohol in it?" And what we come to learn is the more flavor a beer has, the more alcohol it has, because flavor has all the sugars and stuff in it. And the more sugar, the more alcohol produced on it. And I really like beer a lot, but I'd rather not have any alcohol in it, because I always get headaches. I don't know how everybody else feels when they drink or something, but you know, my head hurts. I get thumping headaches on it, and that's no fun. You know. So actually, I said beer would be my choice of a beverage if I could, you know, because it just what I like, you know. Sodas are okay, but you know, I'm not a big sweet thing. Honestly, I don't like pop anymore, you know. And I'll drink sodas and stuff, but then I was drinking some of these waters that supposedly have some flavor in it, and it's so little flavor you don't really taste any flavor. It tastes like water, you know. And those are good, and especially when it's hot, I like to drink them. And Gatorade, when it's hot, that's good if you've been out working in the... Yeah, LaCroix. Yeah, we drink the LaCroix. They have so little flavor. If you really search close, you can taste a tiny, tiny bit of flavor. I think what they should do with those is increase the flavors on them, you know. I've always argued this with the all the soda industries or any drinks. You know, they put drops of flavoring in this. It's all artificial. And if they add a couple more drops, they're going to have a good product. But no, they have it just not so good, because I guess they're saving a penny. They even charge me, you know, 2 cents more and put the flavor to it. So, but yeah, they do that a lot on most things. See, even when I cook, I like big flavors. I guess some people don't like big flavors, but I like big, bold flavors in everything that I cook. And another thing about flavors, if you notice, think about anything that you eat, drink, or whatever. If it's darker in color, generally has more flavor to it.
What about the popcorn you made yesterday?
Oh, Lincoln says Mountain Dew and water, it's for me. So I like Mountain Dew, but I don't think even Mountain Dew is as good as it used to be. I remember Mountain Dew, we used to say that we get a little buzz off Mountain Dew. I don't notice that so much anymore. I think they've dumbed it down. But I think what they do is they dumb it down, and I noticed Mountain Dew has another one out now. It's supposed to be like, you know, it's a boosted up one. So they cut it down and charge you more and sell you another product, you know. Ron says you can get some beers without alcohol, but not a lot. Yeah, I know, that's the thing. You can get non-beers, you know, non-alcohol beers, but they don't have no flavor to them. You know, it really makes a big difference. So it just, and I prefer it, but they're just not as good, you know. Yeah, we tried something yesterday. Sue just mentioned it. I was watching video of one. They went to Disney. Yeah, Lincoln says they've changed. Yeah, they've changed the flavor. So they went to Tokyo Disney, and Disney had curry popcorn. And I thought, you know, that might be interesting, curry popcorn. And so it got me thinking. And so yesterday I just took and popped just a microwave bag of popcorn. I took a half a stick of butter, put it in a small container, melted that down, and when the popcorn was done, I added garlic salt to the popcorn. I always do it because they never have enough salt on it. So I added garlic salt, and then I took the melted butter and put about a tablespoon of curry powder in the butter and stirred that all up, mixed it good, and I drizzled that over the popcorn and mixed it all up. Man, it was good. It's like, that was a little experiment I did, and it's like, try that sometime with if you like curry. I love curry. Try that. You know, put a little bit of little curry in the butter here and put it on your popcorn. I think there's a lot of things you could try. You know, you could put, if you wanted put chili powder in it. You know, you could put if you just want it spicy, put a little cayenne pepper in the butter there, and put a little spice to your popcorn. Calorie free? No. I don't eat things by calories. I don't watch my calories. I watch my waist, because I watch it get bigger and bigger and bigger. So yeah, I don't worry about all that health stuff. We should, but I don't. You know, I like flavors, and that's the way anything I cook in that, I just like to add a lot of flavor to it. All right, hey, appreciate it. Good to see Lincoln come on this morning. Ron, good to see you come out there. So I hope you get your RC thing figured out. You will. I get through spells like things didn't work good, and you'll get it worked out. So on it. Hey, anyone watching this later on after the chat, this will be up later on, so you can stream it. You can leave comments, questions, whatever in there, and I'll get them and I'll read them tomorrow, next day. Anything we've talked about or anything new you want to chat about, leave it there. If you enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up, and hey, share this with your all your friends, family, whatever. And the more we get on it, the more I love to see. Like Lincoln popped on this morning, good to see him. I like to see new people come by, you know, stop by to show support and like. Thanks Lincoln, I really appreciate that. I appreciate all my subscribers. We'd like to get our subscriber count up, but I think that's going to take a long time to get up there where we'd like to be. So, but anyways, if you're not subscribed, do hit the subscribe button. And again, I was telling earlier, if you want to be notified, hit the little bell. But we have a live chat every morning, 8 o'clock. And so everybody have a good Wednesday. It's sunny here for a change. Florida should be sunny, but it hasn't been. So have a good Wednesday. We'll see everybody again tomorrow morning.